flyers that say an excellent shipment of...
You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
I'm realer than them boys, they ain't afraid that they can't capture. Move at God's speed to the day I meet my maker. Peachy boy, Maybank to Maybach. Trilla Zsoh with the band, yeah, and we don't play that. They say you gon' be a yay in the city. I say yeah, that's cool as long as we get back to the city. They say boy you hard, you need to drop, boy you trippin'. I say ask God, he gon' tell me when they ready. Plus I see the plan and my pockets gon' get heavy. I started this and I'ma finish, ain't no way I'm selling. SMT and B, yeah, we gon' make a killing. God made me with a reason, almost time I feel it. Hey, hey, God made me with a reason, almost time I feel it. Hey, 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 God made me with a reason, almost time I feel it. God made me for a reason, almost time I feel it. Feeling like I'm in a dream, prophecy of the dreams, Martin Luther King dream, yeah. I see the blind leading the blind. I see the blind leading the blind. And the deaf, I see the devil, he ain't wasting no time. I see the blind leading the blind.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. I'm here on John Zah in South Carolina with the known, well up-and-coming artist here, Trilla Zsoh. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
You know, it's first of many interviews for you. You know, it's real easy and I'll say direct with the people. You know, especially we're on the islands today, and you know we're on our roots. Where I'm from, where you from, and it's perfect, man. So thank you for coming on the show.
Man, I appreciate you for having me, man. Like, I've done a couple interviews, but this one right here gonna be real special. Just 'cause like you say, you know, we here in our stomping grounds, you know, where we from. You know, friend to friend, you know, this been a long time coming.
Yes, sir.
Well deserved. And from here, a lot of things gonna sprout from here. A lot of leaves gonna sprout from here. You can go ahead,
Man. So like on this show, man, I like to talk about like where people's from and like your blueprint. You know, some people might watch this video 10 years from now who's been 10 years old, from 15 years old to 20 years old, and they'll see your career, but they also want to see how they can relate to you. You know, either through life or through music. And most of the time they want to know how did the person was raised. So let's start there, man. Who raised you and where you're from originally?
I'm from Wamalaw Island, South Carolina. I say in between my grandmother, my grandparents on both sides raised me. My mom, she's been in the military my whole life, so like she's been gone, you know, so family did their parts. When it comes to music, me getting into music, I remember the first time I was actually able to go with my mom when she was stationed somewhere else, and it was just Frankfurt, Germany.
Okay. And how was that experience as a black man in Germany? Yeah.
It was nice. Honestly, it was nice, but of course I had my bad times, you know, experiencing a little bit of racism over there. So like I didn't have like a childhood like some people had, you know, to where they had to go and become an adult real fast, you know. I had my time to be a child, but when it comes to music, we had a play we had over there in the elementary school, and I was the only little black kid, you know, but the only little black kid or whatever. But I didn't even really do much in the play, but it was just one of the tunes or the melodies that was playing on the piano that actually. I don't even remember it, but I know that it got me. Ever since then, I started writing music, just working on writing music and stuff like that. And I had some people that they were rapping and stuff like that in school, but it wasn't good, I guess people were saying. So like I would like ghostwrite in a sense. And I remember coming back down here to Charleston, South Carolina, back to the States, and linked up with my cousin, Chubby, my best friends, Dominique, Brandon, Ron2Riches. And we started making music, kind of like on some high school both, but like it caught a vibe, it caught some exposure, you know. And we had people coming all the way down from New York to talk to us, you know, but we wasn't thinking nothing of it. And I always, ever since then, after we lost the opportunity, music was always in my head. So ever since I've been a child, music has always been in my head. But now that I'm here, back, fully refreshed, my mind and everything, be doing 6 years in the Army, I want to make a difference. I want to contribute to what I can in this battle of good and evil. And a lot of people ain't looking at it like that.
Right, and like, you know, music is similar to the tunes of the track is similar to tunes on the football field.
Right.
Now, here on Johns Island, we always little league stars in a way.
Right.
So how did football kind of help you transition to the game of music in your mindset?
Actually, that's a good question.
And how
It's
were
like
you
if
at
you-
football?
I'm amazing, you know. Cornerback. I will probably be one of the best cornerbacks that ever came out of South Carolina if I actually kept going with football. But if you want to compare the two, it's like being a running back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get a pitch. You get a halfback pitch to the right side. You gotta hit that. You gotta hit that at an angle, or you gotta hit your speed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
It's like when you're making music, I hear a lot of people, and I'm not trying to make myself seem like I'm better than anybody when it comes to making music or anything like that. But I know a lot of talented artists, especially here in Charleston, and I've, you know, being in the Army, I've met a couple artists and stuff like that, overseas and stuff like that. But a lot of people are good artists, but they don't know how to put a song together. You know, it's the same thing. It's angles, it's those spacing. That's all. A lot of music is the spacing, you know. So when the beat about to drop, you waiting for the beat to drop. So football, man, analyzing, man. You got to know what you're trying to do. Know what your job is on the field. Same thing. If you a singer, you sing on the track. If you a rapper, you rap on the track. If you can do both, you do both. But you got to know how to put a song together. You know, not every song deserves to just have random bars and lines just going to fit the beat. You need some substance. So, but I had to go with football and wrestling, man, from school, man. We always been athletes. We always, matter of fact, no, I'm gonna have to go, maybe, Slam Squad was middle school or high school?
Slam Squad was high school.
Yeah.
Shit, that one we all really came together because, to be honest, we all came from like different backgrounds and junk like that. Shit, till we actually realized, hell, in the sense that we all family.
Right.
And then that's when we all just came together, you know?
Hell yeah.
So we've been
You together for a long time.
for a long time, man.
Yeah, since high school. Well, really,
Shit.
Since
those
elementary
these days, to be
football.
honest.
I say, yeah, since elementary school. Certain ones of us might have been friends first, since elementary school, but all of us came together close to like maybe the end of middle school, beginning of
Goddamn.
high school.
We
or
start
something
off,
like
man.
that.
We start off all the way back Angel Oak, bruh.
Yeah.
Elementary school.
So I don't remember too much of that.
See,
I
mean,
swear my
Chubby-
memory messed up.
I mean, Chubby, the MPQ and got down Hot Gap, a whole Hot Gap.
You think it's important for artists to do that in a way, to kind of work on their own craft?
Depending on who you are, I would have to say, because I can listen to a certain artist or certain music for a long time, and it won't come out into my music. But certain other artists that, like, I don't know, maybe my ears, the sound of it and all, I just like it that much to where, without even thinking about it, when I get on the mic, they sound come out, you know. So I guess depending on who the person is.
So Charleston music, Charleston rap, who would you say like kind of is the trailblazer or our Jay-Z in Charleston so far and what they have done in the past?
I can't answer that. The only reason I say I can't answer that is because since I've been back, I've been asking random people I see on the streets and be like, hey, bro, you know, who's the hardest local rapper right now? You know, in your own opinion, you ain't got to worry about being biased or nothing. And a lot of people say Long Money Phil. A lot of people say LOBG. A lot of people say, what's his name?
Lil Boss.
SFG King, Lil Boss,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I don't know them well enough, or I don't know the history. I've been gone for a long time, so I can't say that.
So what is something about Johns Island and Walmala that a lot of people don't know about?
Oh, we ended chattel slavery. We ended slavery. The Gullah Wars. It's been hidden for a long time by other names. I'm a little embarrassed to say that I've recently gotten caught up with the research and information on that. I actually got another project concerning that, to where we're going to bring out Johns Island and Walmala culture, you know, the Gullah Geechee culture. I don't want to get too in depth, but fun fact, I guess. You know, they say that we're the real Israelites, so I guess that's a fact.
That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just know we like to eat a lot of rice.
I mean, I looked it up, and you know, from where they said from West Africa,
Sierra Leone.
yeah, when we left, came over here, it matches. So I could be wrong, but it matches.
Okay.
Just food for thought.
And you're on a good spiritual journey too as well,
Yeah.
right? So speak about your spiritual journey and what you experienced so far.
So I try to make it brief. I was in Fort Riley, Kansas, and some things started happening, man. Some people that I thought, always would have my back ended up turning on me for nothing. Like, I'm the type of person to where I take that step back and I analyze myself first to make sure I ain't wrong in the situation. And if I can't figure out nothing that I'm wrong about, it gotta be the person, So some things started happening, and no matter what I did right, something always went wrong because of somebody else, So I started getting back into music some more, and I started doing it just for the money. And I had one day, just one morning, I was just eating breakfast. Started choking on some bacon, some real stuff. Started choking on some bacon, and I heard this voice talking to me, man. And he was just like, it was like a voice was talking, but I could see a hand, if that makes sense. And all I could think of that was God, you feel me?
Right.
So ever since I decided to do this, not just for the money, but for a reason, like contribute to the battle of good and evil, and God and the devil or whoever, that's when things started happening. You know what I mean? I have to say, I'm still going through my spiritual journey, but I've grown so much, man. It's just crazy. And I encourage people to do the same thing, because we living in some horrible times right now.
And how important it is to meditate? And what's your steps of how you meditate?
So I actually just got into meditating like maybe a month ago. And I can say I'm probably still trying to get the hang of it. But I can say I think it's important, for real. People used to call me crazy for talking to myself before a football game, or talking to myself before a wrestling match.
I used to do that all the time because I thought I was food, but I needed it to focus.
But that's what it is,
right?
Same as prayer. It's the same thing. My Apple Watch told me earlier I need to take time for myself and meditate. So like I say it's pretty important, man. If you ain't grounded, a lot, it's kind of like a plan for failure in a sense.
So with that, how important it is to find your purpose in life? And for people who don't know their purpose in life, how can they find it?
I say like this, before I change, before I settle down, I dip my foot in everything, see what I like. You know what I mean? Say your question again. I'm gonna answer all of it.
How important is purpose in life for each individual, and for individuals who can't find their purpose, how can they find it?
I don't know too much about how you can find it. I would say meditate for real, and wherever you feel, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people sit here and they focus and stress about what they gonna go to college for and what they gonna major in and this, that, and the third. I had my times with that too. One thing my mom's told me is, you might not ever find it on the first try, but the only way you'll find it is if you jump in there, figure out what you don't like and what you do like. Be happy with what you're doing, and that's probably end up being your purpose. Your purpose ain't got to be something out of the ordinary. It could be something that's right there in your face, but a lot of people blind, and they want what they want and don't want what they need, if that makes sense.
So,
want what they need.
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
You got it. And like for your music, so what type of music do you make? Do you make more logical, conscious music, lyrical, to help certain individuals, or are you making type of party type of music, or what type of music should the world listen to?
I'm an all around person. So I make just about anything, but I guess I try to focus more on songs that focus on a video aspect to teach a lesson or send a message. I prefer to do that. And of course, as my journey of my music career and everything go, I'll get more lyrical, and everything like that. But as of now, I'm just focusing on positivity, spreading good vibes, spreading good messages. That's all.
So, how do you want the people of the island in Charleston South Carolina to view you and see you in the next 5 years?
I want them to be able to see me. That's crazy because I got a song. I got a song for that too. I want them to see me as somebody that anybody in Charleston that can come and talk to for an opportunity. I actually be sitting down with my homies on the phone all the time, and I talk to them all the time, and I pray to God all the time about it, and I tell them I want to be a portal. I want to be a portal for all these little girls, all these little boys, all these guys out here, women out here that got the talent, they got the mindset, they ain't getting the opportunity, you know. I want to be able to give that. And your words of wisdom, your favorite quote that you live by every single day, or a certain prayer that you think you can handle and give to somebody to use, what is those type of affirmations that you use? Stay teachable.
Break it down.
Stay teachable. I say an example can be when I first got to Fort Riley and I first learned about my vehicle, started learning stuff about my job that wasn't taught in the AIT, and I learned it all. I learned it all from the lowest private job to right before the chief's job. But as a private, I shouldn't be stressing about knowing the chief's job, so I became unteachable because I wanted to learn the chief's job, and they were trying to teach me stuff that I didn't know about the stuff that I thought I had know, you know what I mean? And it gave me a bad look. It really gave me a bad look. So stay teachable, reach one, teach one, you know? I got a lot. My mind kind of went blank, so I'll just leave you with that.
Yes,
reach
sir.
one, teach one. That's one of my biggest ones, honestly.
Man.
And they go together, so.
And in the music world, what is a quote or a lyric from your song or a bar from your song that you kind of still go back and use too as well in your personal life?
So I got this like experimental song I'm working on. It's called The Sun. And the lyrics for the hook right now says, when the sun comes burning down, what are you gonna do? You can lay there till it's done, but that'll be the story for you, or the story of you. So basically, like, I don't care what happened, quitting ain't an option. Giving up ain't an option, and that's what anything in life. That's what anything in life. And especially, you know, people on my age that probably got kids, giving up ain't an option. So I say that song, Grapevine, you know. Y'all gotta stay tuned, man. Y'all gotta hear these songs. I've been holding back, trying to get myself together, trying to get this plan right, but y'all gonna have to tune in. I have to say that. Y'all have to tune in.
Okay. So how can someone find your music? Where can they find it at?
Oh, I'm on Apple Music. I'm on just about anything, but I only got one song out right now that's capping. I got a feature out right now with Greasy, my boy from Fort Riley. Please Don't Waste My Time is the name of the song. Y'all go check that out on Spotify, Trilla Zsoh, Apple Music, Trilla Zsoh, Facebook, Trilla Zsoh, Instagram, Trilla Zsoh. It's all there.
And for people who want to reach out to you to become a mentor to them or a big brother, need someone to talk to you about music or about life, how else can they reach out to you?
Hit me up on everything I just listed, Facebook, Instagram, anything. I love helping people with their problems, and that's for real.
Nice, man. And thank you, man. This is the conclusion of the show. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta do.
You know what I'm saying? Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do some shots. I'll do some shots of y'all since Donnie just showed up. Walking in certain directions and stuff. This dude. So, yeah, no, hang around. Chubbs, let them boys know.
Man, I'll go ahead and let them boys know. Shoot, it's Big Chubbs, aka Trilla Zsoh, coming to you live, straight off the Johns Island, bro. Nigga, this ain't no one-man show. This a whole team. We a whole fam. Right. Shoot, goddamn, I mean, like, what the fuck y'all boys expect to see? Shoot, it's little niggas out here and freaking big niggas like us freaking damn about to make a scene in this bitch. We got to come through crashing like a whole tidal wave in this bitch. I mean, like, my nigga, what the fuck could y'all be thinking? We still slam squatting this bitch.
Hey.
12 years ago. Man, bad, it been about 13 years ago. Fuck that shit. This shit is forever. My nigga.
Peachy boy, Maybank to Maybach, Trilla Zsoh with the band, yeah, and we don't play that. They say